Hey there, Don Wilsoner, and welcome back to the training. Today is day 5, a very important day. It is about market research. So here's where we left off. What social media sites you need to start, Facebook mostly. Setting up your first Facebook fan page, you need to do that, get content on the page, set up the settings in your page, and then connect your Facebook to your Gibraltar Pro account so that on your store, the Facebook page is actually going to show at the bottom, linked up and all connected. So if you haven't got your Facebook page set up and that's the basic content on it, get that done first before you move on to this video. So here's what we're going to be covering. The what is selling mindset. This is very important for you to understand. How to find top selling stores no matter what market you're in. Doesn't matter if you're marketing to veterans, if you're doing anything in cosmetics, you're doing dogs, or it doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you kind of how we find top selling stores. Doing market research on the stores, what marketplaces to search on, and how to find top selling products on marketplaces. So basically, I look for stuff that's big stores online, whether that's big brands, big Euro Pro stores, get big Shopify stores, anything that's big, that's been around for a little bit of time. Those are the things that we want to look at because they most likely know what is selling because they've been selling in the market for a while. So that's what I'm going to start with. What is selling mindset? The most important thing in e-commerce to understand is what is selling. Okay? No matter where you're at. If you are seasoned or if you are brand new, if you don't have a clue what's selling in your market, you're going to have a hard time. Okay? And that's okay to start. Everyone that starts that has a big store, when they started, they didn't know what was selling in the market either. So everyone starts without knowing, but you have to know. It is the key. So you need to do market research consistently. You need to sell the right product at the right time. And if you look at that bullet on the slide, you'll see what I mean by that. If I sell a Dear Dog Dad mug near Father's Day, it's going to do a lot better than if I try to sell a Dear Dog Dad mug in the second week of January. Second week of January, most likely I should be selling something related to Valentine's Day as it's coming. Now, there's exceptions to this, but hopefully that makes sense. That's just at a very basic level. If you're selling the wrong product at the wrong time, it's not going to do well, versus if you're selling the right product at the right time, it's probably going to have a lot better chances of success. If you're selling a hoodie in the USA in the middle of July and August, you're going to have a tough time because it's blazing hot out. It's 100 degrees in a lot of places. So you should be selling a tank top most likely. So hopefully that makes sense. A hot and winning product is all it takes. You've seen big screenshots from people that have built brands. Hopefully you have. But one product is really all it takes to do massive sales and really launch your brand out there. So if you know what is selling and kind of get in front of it just one time, you're going to do very well. But you have to let the data talk to you. You have to know what is selling by researching the competitors, launching your own products out there, testing to see if the market likes your own original idea. And as you research over a few weeks, you'll know exactly, precisely what is selling in your market. So, how to find top selling stores. First, you want to begin liking all the pages that are interested in your marketplace. Okay, so if I'm doing dogs, I'm going to go to Facebook. I'm going to type I love dogs, I love pit bulls, Chihuahuas, Dachshunds, I heart dogs, Petco, PetSmart, Bully Make, yada, yada, yada. Anything and everything I can do because I want my feed and my news feed on Facebook filled with dog products. The same thing if you are doing Beauty products, you want to go after a bunch of brands. Start liking all of them. Go to all their content. That way, Facebook says, all right, this person is interested in these things. Let's serve up what's relevant to them. This will let your Facebook newsfeed kind of become a market research haven for you. Once you start doing this, all of the stuff will start popping up in your newsfeed, whether you like it or not, which is great because then you can see as you're playing around on Facebook what is working for your market because it's going to be right in front of you. So start liking all those pages, then that'll start bringing you all the relevant hot stores. And then once those stores come up, you start going to their products, start checking out. You don't even have to complete the checkout, but you just need to tell every data point everywhere that you can, hey, I'm interested in these things. So they show you what's selling so you know what's selling in your market. So if I do a dog brand, I need to do these things. If I do a political brand like Hot 2020, depending on which side of the politics I want to play, and I want to sell on both sides. I don't care about politics. I care about selling on both sides because it's going to be a hot trend. So politics for the U.S., Donald Trump Jr., Fox News, conservative politicians. I just Googled celebrities and brands and conservative news stations. So hopefully this is right. But I would go through and I would like all of these pages. Within what, a day or two, I'm going to have all this stuff in my newsfeed consistently. And then I'm going to click on all the stores that I see. Okay? Just within a few days, I'm going to have them all in front of us. So, doing market research on those stores, like the page, like every post you see, go to the store, sort by bestsellers, click the top 3 to 5, add to the cart, abandon the cart, look for the newest reviews. If things are being reviewed in the last few days, likely that product is selling right now. If it's old, likely the product's old. Reviews usually tell you what's going on. Some places can fake them, but most places that are making real sales don't have time for any of that nonsense. So most of your data, if it's coming up in your newsfeed, somebody's paying for that ad. Look for the reviews. Same thing on marketplaces, which we're going to go over as well. But look for the newest reviews. If it's within the last couple of days, most likely it's selling. If there's a lot of them that are recent, it's selling volume. So go to that product, add it to the cart, abandon, rinse and repeat for like the top 3 to 5 products in that store. Then you should be on all of their data points and they're going to serve a ton of ads up to you. So here's example 1. If you went and searched all the political and patriotic stuff, you would find this brand. Decently quick, okay? AAF Nation, which I apologize for my language, but it stands for American as fuck Nation. So I apologize for the curse word, but that's just the name of the brand. It comes out here and it sells massive volume. I know who owns this brand, but it's a really, really huge brand. So you would go through and we click this in a new tab, this in a new tab. And some of these are older, and this is just a really, really large brand, but this is something that kind of came up in the news, this particular flag recently. So you can go in that. These are all huge campaigns that you can kind of get on, and you can see what's working for them or not. So let's look at the reviews. 2017, 2018. So this is an old product, but clicking on their stuff gets you on their pixels and their data so you can start grabbing new things. So like I said, everything that's featured on the front here is mostly old stuff. And some of the reviews are filtered in a little bit of a different way from which ones have the most likes. So they're not going to show you all the most recent ones. but I don't want to go through all the reviews on it because we have more stores that we can take a look at. But you just go through, you find the store. Sometimes you can search by new releases, sometimes you can search by best sellers. It really depends on what's going to happen. But now that you're on all of their classic pixels and data, once you go back to Facebook over the next week or so, you're going to see everything that's new and fresh and selling right now because that's what they're going to serve up to you with their most recent ads. They'll do some retargeting ads of the things that you just saw, and then they'll do their most recent ads and stuff that's selling right now. So you'll get to see it all in your news feed. Example 2, Unifurry. This is the dog market. So if I went to Facebook and I searched for I love dogs, pit bulls, Bully Make, Petco, PetSmart, dog training, pit bulls, Dachshunds, Shih Tzus, pugs, all these different things, I would start to get all this stuff in my newsfeed. And one of the bigger brands that's been around for a while is Unifurry. And I like to go reference this brand a lot because it's such a great brand. And they do all products that you can pretty much figure out how to reach and get to. Like we do mugs, we can get you canvases and all these different things. But this is all print on demand products. Pretty much everything that's on their site, you can see print on demand. And as I make this video, it's the same date as we have right here, August 12, 2019. So you can see review. Today. This is an exceptional brand to see what's selling because they do some massive volume. But sometimes, like I said, the reviews are very telling of what's selling and what's selling for them right now. So as you can see from the common theme here is they have super personalized stuff, which you can make on Gearable Pro. You can set up the exact same style of listings as these. I wouldn't copy their stuff, definitely. You want to make your own original type of thing, but look at the common theme here. This is a person and their dog, 3 dogs customized with their dog's names, 4 dogs customized with their dog name, a sale a minute ago. These are super customized, so they would launch them as a private product in Gearable Pro, have a couple different styles and options and different things that they can select from, and then the person inputs the custom name while they're ordering, and then you make the actual product in the background for them, the design for them. So this has a little bit of a manual work to it versus just traditional on-demand being fully automated. But you can see by the sales volume and the originality and how nice a lot of these things look in their photos that it's working very, very well. So you're going to go through and you're going to see, all right, this is selling volume. This mug is doing most of it. Let's view the product. Let's make sure that we're going to get on their pixels. Let's click around, make sure that they know, hey, we're interested in this, yada, yada. Let's see how they have it set up. You know, this could easily be cloned. Or at least a simpler version could easily be cloned. There's so many different variations of this selling. Obviously, this is a super hot item. I probably can't finish going through without going through all this, and I don't want to do that in the video. But this is just a gigantic store that you would come up across very quickly just from being in the dog market for more than like a week. And you can tell just by going to the home. Here's another sale. Their canvas is selling. Their mugs are doing by far the most amount of volume, and their canvas is a newer, hotter seller. They got some blankets right there. Just doing some good volume. Canvases, tons of mugs. You can tell that mugs do most of their sales. but it's all the same type of theme. So you could make your own type of theme as well. Some of these have best friends mugs, soul sisters. Most of them all are pets with their owners, or pets by themselves, or pets that have passed away, which is a gigantic market and very easy to target on Facebook, because you would target the same things that you just liked on Facebook because they would serve you this stuff up. So you know what they're targeting. They're targeting the same things that you used for market research. Well, hopefully I'm not losing you, getting too technical, and hopefully this makes all sense. So the next part of market research, once you figure out some stores and you've got that Facebook newsfeed full of data so you can look at and bring new stores in front of you, you can look at marketplaces, okay? Amazon, biggest marketplace out there. That's not where we do most of our research because everyone's kind of on Amazon and it's big and broad. Most of our research comes on Etsy. So Etsy is where we're going to search today. It's where we do most all of our search. Also, before we go over there, sorry, I have the next slide. How to look and what to look for. Okay, so on Etsy, you're going to go there Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, because market research is not a one-day process. It's about understanding what is selling in your market right now, what's selling in a week from now, what's selling in 2 weeks from now. And the more you research consistently, the more you're going to know exactly what's selling. So search for obvious keywords: gift for mom, gift for dog mom, gift for dog dad, dog lover gift, any of those different things that you can do for obvious keywords. Search for those to get started. Or you can keep it really broad with a product you know how to sell: mugs, shirts, and look what's kind of selling for those volume of keywords, and just kind of click around and grab the top 10 sellers that you can find. Then you have an idea of what's selling over on Etsy and what's selling right now. So as we look at that, there's an important point. Note everything that has sponsored ads running to it, because it has sponsored ads to it. Most likely someone's paying money for those, and if they're doing it over time and you're researching every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you're going to notice what has sponsored ads over time. So let's look for mugs. You could do dog mug, any of those different terms as well. So let's just look and start from here. Look at all the ads. So we know that based on the time of year it is right now, wedding season is hot right now. It's August. People have weddings when it's nice out. Inside of the USA weather, it's summer. So a lot of this stuff is going to make sense. Weddings. All right. So we look through here. This is funny. This is office inspired. I shouldn't have done it in a whole new tab. This office inspired, so I don't know if you can do that. This is another similar format to that Unifury. There's another one that's, didn't mean to click out to it, but it put it into a new tab for us. And look at, if you see anything with bestseller or anything like that on it, that's something nice to note as well. Bestseller. But this is an ad, and it's a bestseller. This is super personalized, so it could be anything. I don't think it's a good option because I don't know how to sell that with advertising at all. No idea. Anything that's got curse words in it, I stray away from, because if I ever run a Facebook ad, they're going to deny it, just from personal experience. This is kind of funny. The godfather of person's name, ad, which is always telling. Here's another one that's similar styles to that Unifury one. Anticorn. So let's take a look at some of these and see if we can find anything that's selling and selling right now. Here's 30. So these are people that are selling it, most likely with ranking for gift for someone turning 30 or gift for I don't know exactly what they're doing. But here's first one we look at. 20 people have this in their cart, which is a good sign. July 29th, 2019. Pretty close. August 11th, August 8th, August 4th. So this seller in particular has stuff selling for them right now, and a pretty good amount of it. 2,222 sales, and they've only been on Etsy since 2018. So they're probably selling a pretty good amount of stuff. And you could go look at everything they're selling and make better versions and then put them up on your store and run ads to them and outsell them. But that gives you an idea of what's selling right now on their particular market for mugs. You can go and look at their store. This one right here, selling right now, but only one recent one. I wouldn't go after this. Dog one, look at the volume. August 12th, August 12th, August 9th, August 9th. So this particular style is just spanking the sales of everything else on Facebook ads, on the store, on Etsy, probably all over Amazon. So if you're in the dog market or you're going to be in the dog market, hop in and make something better. You know, this style is obviously because the personalization does really well. Clone it, do it better, and they're selling, significantly higher volume on their store than they ever could on an Etsy store. Just not unit for everyone. They're just destroying everyone. So having your store up with eventually, hopefully, some small ads going to it is the best way to sell large volume. But this is all based on market research. In the dog market, this is what's selling everywhere. Mostly mugs, a little bit of canvas and other things. But that tells you what's up to go after in the dog market right now. Make your own better variation. Make something custom. Anticorn. It's not as obvious of what to sell because they're selling more other stuff. This one has got a curse word in it, so you wouldn't want to sell it. So hopefully that gives you an idea. We went over the Patriot market. You saw stuff that's all over on the AF Nation. I'm going to do the Patriot market with Hot 2020. The dog lover stuff, we found stuff just from going after mugs, broad keyword. We could do dog lover gift and find other different variations and different things. But just in this video, I'm doing it live, we found tons of things selling right now for the dog market. I wasn't able to uncover anything patriotic because I didn't really look much for it, but we found obvious stuff to sell in the dog market right now. So just took a look over on Etsy. I showed you mugs. We could do different search terms, but I think it's pretty obvious on what's selling in the dog market. So your action steps. List out all the topics, brand, and celebrities in your market. You can go Google them, like I showed you with the patriotic market. There was conservative viewpoints, because that's where I was going to start. I had to Google those things because I didn't know any of those brands. So on dog market, you could find Petco, PetSmart, all these different. You could find probably hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of brands in the dog market to start up with. Celebrities, people that have shows that are like pitbull shows and different things like that. Those are all there. Start following all those people. Okay, go like all those pages, like all their social media content, follow their top products that you can find, hopefully based on recent reviews. Set up a schedule to research on Etsy, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. On Facebook, the stuff's just going to come up in front of your face as you scroll through Facebook on a daily basis. So just as you see something hot and selling that you might know how to make, maybe make a better, unique version of eventually, write it down. You don't have to launch a product today, but when we get to launch a product, which is very, very soon, you want to have a pretty good idea of what's selling so that when you launch your own products, it has a very good chance of itself selling. So follow the top sellers that you can find on Etsy. Go and click like on all those posts everywhere. Start following those stores. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.